Hey guys, so everyone at the moment is doing that Dalgona, I didn't say that right, a TikTok whipped coffee thing, and I thought I would try and do a rainbow version. I saw Amazing Phil do like a Easter version and he put some food dye in, and I thought, I wonder if you can do a rainbow version. So I thought we'd try. It might completely fail, but I thought I'd give it a go. When I make coffee, I like, not sponsored, but just saying, I like to use this one by from Mr. Sister, which is in Newcastle. But for this you have to use instant coffee. So I will be using some instant coffee, and you usually do 2 tablespoons of this, 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of warm water. I'm just going to do 1 tablespoon of each because I'm going to do lots of different colours in separate bowls and whip them all. So I hope this works. Let's see. Hard sleeping in with misting. So I start off with putting 1 tablespoon of instant coffee in each of the bowls. I then put a tablespoon of sugar in each of the bowls. And the first colour I'm going to try is blue. So I put in some blue, add the warm water, and just start whisking and hope for the best. As you can see, it kind of went green to start with, so I had to add a lot of blue. It actually took an entire blue little one of those food dye things. I then put on a glove to scrape off the blue into the bowl to try not to dye my hands too much, but by the end they got dyed anyway. I then start the second bowl. This colour is green. It became a real kind of khaki kind of green, so I added a bit of yellow and what was left of the blue into the bowl just to try and make it not such a gross green, and that was the best we got. I then tried yellow. So we kind of went pinkish first, and so again I just added a ton of yellow. This was the closest I could get to yellow. Then I started my next bowl, and this one was pink. I think this one took the longest to change. It kind of went yellow before it went pink. I turned the lights off so you could see a little bit better the kind of pink colour it was. And yeah, I was pretty happy with this one. The last one I tried was red. Now this one took the longest to whip, but also I had to add the most food dye in this. I went through nearly 2 of those little food dye bottles of red. So these are the colours I ended up with. I did want a purple, but I completely used all the blue. I had a go at mixing a bit of that blue and that red together to try and make a purple, but it kind of just made a gross brown, so I didn't end up using it. But I'm pretty happy with the result. I mean, some of them are a bit baby poo colour, but remember they started out brown, so I'm pretty happy with this. So I'm going to try 2 different techniques, but first we need the milk. I'm using light milk because that's what I like, but you could use soy or whatever you like. So the first method, I try to just plop, that's a good word, tried to plop the colours into the milk, and I kind of went around twice because it was a little bit tricky, but yeah. There's not much to the technique, it's just plopping him in.
And because I'm the only one drinking this, I did use my fingers a bit to try and kind of make it look a little bit prettier. And yeah, that was the end result. And I think it looks okay. The second technique I wanted to try was using a piping bag to try and get a rainbow swirl. I haven't done a lot of piping, so this was a bit of an experiment. So I popped all the colours in and then it all exploded out the top. But I got a rainbow hand, I guess. And then I just kind of squirted it in and got kind of a rainbow swirl and a very dyed hand. So there you go, that's how that turned out. And then I took some pictures to try and show you guys how it looked. And I also added a couple of little rainbow icing things I got from the shops.
So that took well over an hour. My hands are so tired. And yeah. Was it worth it? Yes, of course it was. It's rainbow coffee. So I'm going to taste it and yeah, let's see what we think. Freddie, what do you think? It's on my nose. Might need to stir it in a bit. Very coffee. I mean, technically there's 6 things of coffee in here. Teaspoons, tablespoons. Probably something you wouldn't do in isolation situation. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to click that like button and the subscribe button if you would like to see more videos like this or like lots of different kind of videos. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Also, do you like his rainbow jacket? As I kind of like working from. Ow! What are you doing? Lucy says, I kind of like working from home. I feel more relaxed than in the office. Fishbowl.